Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing tonight? Hello, Sriska. Welcome, welcome. We are back with some more Fate Extra Week 2, Day 2. Previously, we learned who our opponent for this week is, Sir Dan Blackmore. We learned that his servant uses a lot of trying to think of how I want to phrase this. A lot of tricks, a lot of traps. He's very much a saboteur. He tried to poison us. And the two of them don't really get along. They disagree about how they should be approaching things. So, that may be something for us to take advantage of. Also, we saw a mystic code in the shop that lets you, like, get rid of status effects, I think. And I absolutely want that for this week. Like, that is gonna be really, really helpful in this upcoming fight. So, let us get into day 2. All of a sudden, I hear voices down the hall. One of them is familiar. Oh. Greetings, Sir Dan Blackmore. It's an honor to meet a knight of such renown. That's definitely Leo giving the refined greeting. Leo's servant is at his usual post behind Leo, looming there like a silver shadow. Gawain preserves his silence. So the next voice is not his, but that of a man near Leo. That was weird. Why did it still say question marks for his name? We know who Gawain is. He said it outright. He did not try to hide it in the slightest. The honor is mine, to meet the Lord's successor to the Harways in a place such as this. Certainly, you're not surprised. I am just here to retrieve what is rightfully ours. I am a novice to the battlefield, but my family decided that I was to be the one to go. It's an embarrassing confession to make to such a seasoned knight. The Almighty Grail. The Holy Grail is to be yours? Of course. We Harways must have it under our control, especially if its guardianship is vacant. Something so divine does not belong in the hands of a normal man, but in the embrace of a king. This Holy Grail war is annoying, but what can you do? You speak of the divine right of kings. Yes, I can see that's where you're coming from. Leo's talking to my opponent in the second round, Dan. They know of each other, but it seems like they've never met, like they're both celebrities. So, the Holy Grail is legitimate. To tell the truth, I was rather dubious on the whole. Oh no, I feel unsuitably roused. To think that at this age I would see the honor in questing for the Holy Grail. Of course the Holy Grail is real. To your country, most of all. Oh, and how have you arrived at that conclusion? Because of you, Sir Blackmore. You are not only a veteran, but a knight decorated by the Queen. The fact that a man of your rank has been dispatched is proof that the Grail is real. What are you saying, young king? I'm just an old soldier. The Queen could not spare a young life for this battle royale, hence I was called upon. You're close to the Queen, so you must have heard her displeasure at a certain allied organization. Well, the Queen's intentions do not reach a simple soldier's ears. Ah, I see. I beg your pardon. I shall take my leave. Let us be off, Gawain. As you wish. After bidding farewell to Dan, Leo notices me and stops. It's been a while, Hakuno. I had heard you passed the first round. Congratulations. Are you ready for the second round? I'd wish you luck, but it's strange. The Black Knight's lance has splintered. No, perhaps he has exchanged it for a sword? If his conviction is no longer what it used to be, then perhaps you have a genuine shot at victory. Leo doesn't elaborate any further before leaving. Dan also left while I wasn't paying any attention. What the heck were they talking about in the first place? The harder I try to understand, the less of it makes sense. All I really grasped was that they both really want the Holy Grail. I don't believe there's some magic dream-granting cup out there, but if they're both convinced... Believe what you want to believe, dudes. Beyond the discord between those two is the evident gap in skill between you and that old knight. Master, let us head to the arena and see what we can do to close the gap between you two. Saber's right. If I don't get my abilities up to par, I won't have a chance at winning. That's true. What would you do if the two of us got paired, Hakuno? I'd fight all out. Right back at you. I'll still wish you the best. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that, dude. Win or lose. Live or die. In other words, I have to kill my opponent to stay alive. Instead of feeling proud that I won, I only feel disgust. Oh, it's you, Hakuno? It seems that people have started forming alliances. Me? I do my own thing. Always have, always will. Not sure how far an alliance can get you here. Oh? You're not going to believe this. My enemy master dropped something and I picked it up. Lucky me! I have to find out more about it right away. Huh? Hey, Ronnie. You'd have better luck ambushing him in the school. What's the harm in trying? Oops, except the black shirts said we'd get penalized. Otherwise, who cares about a fair fight? Ronnie's just staring menacingly. Yeah. Hello, Mumbas. Welcome, welcome. The same mechanical expression and speech. Who, or what, could this girl possibly be? I've seen this beautiful... We've really got to call her exotic girl many times before. This is the first time we've spoken. Don't call people exotic. That's gross. To hear real emotion in her voice is a relief. It's nice to speak with a fellow human being. Exotic is crazy, seriously. Huh? I'm Hakuno, a second-year student. Huh. That wasn't what I meant. I wanted to say something else, but that's what came out, almost like a Pavlovian response. The look of disappointment that the girl named Ronnie gave me was actually physically painful. Someone saw me? There shouldn't have been anyone else there besides me and my opponent. Not now, but you might be later, depending on what we choose. Oops.
私は新たに生まれる鳥を探している。そのために多くの星を読むのです。あなたがその鳥なのかはわかりませんが。
Maybe she's an astrologer, but I don't really understand her. She seems mostly harmless, though.
私はもっと星を見なければならない。ですので協力を要請します。 ブラックモアの星を私にも教えてほしい。いかがでしょう。かの星を読み知ることはあなたにも有益なことだと思いますが、アトラスの最後の末として私はその価値を示したい。
The harmless ones are sometimes the most dangerous ones. True.
私はあなたを利用し、あなたは私を使用する。どうでしょう。 私の頼みを聞いていただけますか?
Why are you telling me this?
死は言いました。人形である私に命を入れる者がいるのかを見よと。死が言うのであれば、私は探さなければならない。人間というもののあり方を。あなたがそうなのか、それはわかりません。 でもあなたには少し他のマスターと違う星が見える。私はもっと人を見なければならない。あなたも、そしてブラックモアも。だから私に見せてほしいのです。何か彼の遺物を見つけたら私のところまで来てください。私は3階の廊下の奥で待っています。その時 空を見てみましょう。ブラックモアの星を読むことはあなたにも無益なことではないでしょう。今から3日後には星を読むのに適した時が満ちるでしょう。その時までに遺物をお持ちください。
With the final "until we meet again," she gives me a last smile before turning her attention back to the sky outside the window. A girl of many mysteries, and oddly enough, I couldn't detect any animosity from her. If it'll help me learn about Dan, I'll be sure to find something and bring it to the 3rd floor. Neat. You don't have anything else to say. That's nothing helpful. 3 types of treasure containers in the arena. The blue ones have regular items, red ones have rare items, and green ones contain cipher keys. While not really earth-shattering information, is something to keep in mind. I actually hadn't noticed that. Masters pairing up? Well, it makes as much sense as any other strategy. Are you going to pair up? About the yew tree. The yew tree, also known as the... I don't know how to pronounce that. That looks like Welsh. Though most of its fruit is edible, its seeds contain... Can you not step on the keyboard? Hi! Get off of the keyboard! Though most of its fruit is edible, its seeds contain the poison taxine and is fatal if ingested. Are you going down? Yeah? Okay. There you go. Okay, so yew tree poisonous. Anybody who read Warrior Cats as a kid knows that. As long as we keep winning, we'll become enemies eventually, maybe even next week. So stop talking to me. Consorting with an enemy will dull my blade. Bruh. That's right. Personal conflicts on school grounds are prohibited. Please obey the rules. Any master who breaks the rules will be penalized by having their abilities temporarily limited. Okay. Good to know. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Ronnie, I don't have anything for you just yet. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I don't. And nothing on the rooftop. This may sound cold, but I can't have you as a friend. Here, today's friend is tomorrow's enemy. Yeah. Having said that, don't talk to me anymore. Hakuno, I need your help. It's an emergency. Do you think you could help me out? Of course. What is it? Well, a persimmon that a friend gave me as a gift somehow got sent to the arena by mistake. But I don't know whose arena it was sent to, so I'm throwing up the taiga signal to all students. So do you think you could help me out by searching your arena? It'll be 2 days before it gets reported as a system error, so please get it before then. You keep losing fruits. How does this keep happening? I'd better head to the arena now. I sure as hell don't want to get myself disqualified. Okay, I already picked up my freebie from Sakura, right? Yep. Okay. Taiga and her fruits losing must be studied. I don't know about you, but just watching the fountain here gets me to thinking about things. Like, what will you actually receive should you claim final victory in the Holy Grail War? You should be in the arena training instead of talking with me. You're still far too weak. Toko, please! Okay, let's... Oh. I can't increase luck to D just yet. Unfortunate. First floor. We're gonna go outside. See if there's anything out here. Nope. Okay. Commissary. Everyone seems a little subdued. After the first round, I guess reality is starting to set in. Seeing as I probably can't do anything to help, I'll just eat now, for tomorrow we may die. Real. Okay, can I afford that mystic code? Not quite. What if I sell some stuff? still not quite. Yeah, I don't want to sell any of this stuff. Okay, well, I'll come back for that next time. Have you bought durable gym clothes? It will restore your mental acuity. If you use code cast frequently, be sure to buy some. I heard that masters can only perform a single action during each turn. I don't know about you, but I can never decide whether I should use an item or a code cast. Yep, I noticed that. Oh, buddy. Did your girl die? Okay, we're gonna go stop in our room and save before we head into the arena. Atalante was here? Saber pouts, settling back into her makeshift throne. Gosh, you'd think our opponent in the second round offended her sensibilities or something. I am. A king, huh? That's like Leo said. How strange to speak of kings. Well, actually, in this virtual world, kings aren't that odd. Now I'm curious. If Leo is a modern-day king, then what did Saber preside over? Servants are reproductions of historical legends. Then she was... Ooh. All of these seem like interesting answers to give. I feel like a bold emperor is the most balanced of them. A feared tyrant is like the most accurate. And a beloved idol is what she wants to hear. Feared tyrant, maybe? Shall we go with that? Yeah, let's see what she thinks about that. Perhaps she was a feared tyrant who tormented her people. I mean, she really looks down on others. She's fast to swing a blade and rash to the point of negligence. It couldn't be easy living under this woman's reign. She's angry. Beloved idol seems like something Nero wants to hear, yeah. I mean... She's innocent. Nero has done nothing wrong except for the atrocities.
悪魔的なものとして語られたか。そなた身をもって味わってみるか。
Girl, you can't keep saying things like that. I shake my head wildly. Scary. Even though she's half joking, shivers are going down my spine. Her smile is more threatening than the blade of an enemy servant.
わかればよい。信頼してほしい相手に暴君だなどと言われては世も拗ねたくなるというもの。なのでもう少し気を使ってほしい。せめて暗君、いや公私混同のできない素直な皇帝だった。あたりで妥協せよ。
Fair enough.
実のところ世が起こる筋合いではないのだが、そなたの答えは大体合ってる。
Saber crosses her arms and nods in satisfaction. Alright, I'll just pretend I didn't say that, for my own safety. Alright, we're gonna save. Leave the room. And I think we're going to take a quick break before we head into the arena. I gotta go switch the laundry, so we'll be back in a few. And we are back. So, let's head on into the arena. We've got new things to look for in there. Praetor, not to lend credence to that girl's words, but there is benefit in searching for items an enemy servant has dropped. We should go look for it. The first place I should search is where that troublesome tree was. Alright, to where the tree was. And we shall try to level up and not die. Ow. Ow! Ooh, free ether shard. Love to see it. Okay, it was this way and then around and through all of these and over here. No. Nope, that's where the gate was. Damn it. Ah! God damn it, stop it. Cease. Reading enemy info, yay! Where was the tree? Was it? Oh god. Ow! Ow! Okay, now the square button is working right again. That was really weird that it wasn't working correctly before. Really need to level up. Would seem that way. Ow! Jeez! I also, need to figure out how to handle these enemies. Ow! It's a lot of damage, it sure is. Reading enemy info. Ooh, ether fragment. No, that's not what I want. Aha! This is the place. Here's where Dan's servant created the barrier, where the U arrow struck. When I give the place a careful look, I notice something gives off a dull flash. Obtained antique arrowhead. The source of the barrier, the remains of the arrow. The arrowhead in my hands looks antique. A success! If we look into this, we will be closer to uncovering his identity. There may be something more. I should keep searching. Indeed. Let's see. Where else might I want to look at things? I mean, down here, I guess. Ah! Let's try this. Almost. I was almost correct. Oh, hello. Okay, so it looks like it's a 2-1, like an AAB kind of pattern. So let's try something like this. Nope, but I still won. Acceptable. Oh, Jesus. Attack, guard. Ah! Okay, so not quite. Ow. Okay. I mean, that could have gone worse. Okay, please let me get this. Box of persimmons. That's probably everything. Let's see, got that. I can't see if I got this item, but I think I did. I don't know. Ow! Shit, man, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, nice. You love to see it. Level up. Okay, I did get that. Um... Let's, see how this goes? Nope. Ow. That's not ideal. No. Because that just opens that gate, I believe. Okay, so it looks like we've found everything that there is to find in here for now. I feel like I could probably stand to level grind a bit more, but also I'm like, I don't want to use my items. I want to hold on to my items. And we're a bit low on health. So... Should I leave? Or should I continue fighting? I do not know. We'll do one more. This might be a mistake. We're gonna find out. It's experience at least. Yep. We can probably get through this alive. Probably. Let's do attack. No, let's do break, attack. Guard, break. Let's go campling. Yep. Oh shit. Did I have that, like, exactly right? But, okay, her health is now down into red numbers. So, I'm gonna play it safe. We'll leave for now. She's snoozing. Right, we still don't have any info on the servant. Praetor, for some reason, I feel uneasy at the prospect of you walking around the school. There is a sound happening, I feel like if I think about it too hard, next time I'm going to be the one who doesn't advance. Why did I enter a game like this? Even if I win, I'll be scarred for life. My relationship with my servant? It could be a lot worse, let me tell you. This isn't such a forgiving fight that you can just break off friendships and fix them later. There is an ominous sound. Your opponent is Sir Dan Blackmore? Well, Hakuno, fate just flushed you down the toilet. I ran into him outside the chapel. He's intimidating. Glad he's yours and not mine. Hey, don't write me off just yet. I discovered my enemy's identity from the item I picked up yesterday. You should try it. Oh yeah, should I, investigate the item? Can I do that? An arrowhead of obvious antiquity. Okay, so that alone doesn't tell me anything. The first floor is quiet. There's usually a lot of people here. Did something happen? Does it feel like a grave around here, or is it just me? I went to the nurse's office just now and couldn't help noticing the first floor is deserted. Is everyone in the arena? Ominous. Those student council members in black are a wealth of information. Do you ever talk to them? Yep. This noise that's happening in the background is very unnerving. Nobody down this way. If you need to escape an enemy, a basic strategy is to go where they can't easily follow. To run to a place where the enemy will have an advantage is sheer idiocy. Okay, Ronnie, I got something. You have a relic. Please let me see. This is not quite enough. Please gather more before the 5th day, a day with many visible stars. Okay. Sounds like a normal school day. Oh yeah, totally normal. Hey, Rin. I don't think you stand a chance against Sir Blackmore, to be honest. It would be a huge upset if you won, because it's almost certain you'll lose this time. Okay, let's see what the heck is going on the first floor. As I set foot in the first floor foyer, a sudden chill runs through me and freezes me in place. Praetor, do not look behind you. Should you do so, your fate will be sealed. I don't need Saber's warning to know that I am being watched. There's no doubt that I am being stalked by a servant. Breathe slowly and quietly. Do nothing that will draw attention to yourself. Ooh, shit. Schoolyard or arena? I feel like we don't want to go to the arena. Because if we stay on school grounds, then... Oh, but... If we stay on school ground, arena is a bad choice? Yeah. Because we're not supposed to fight on school grounds. So that theoretically might help a bit. I I try to calm down and prepare for action as Saber and I make eye contact. Arena, they have a chance to attack you then, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Praetor, run! I need to find a place with decent visibility. Oh, the schoolyard would be good. I'll be in plain sight there, but so will my enemy. Gasping for breath, I run past the shoe rack. I'm almost there. Right when I'd almost made it to the schoolyard, an unpleasant sensation rips into the joint of my neck and back, like a steel rod has been jammed in. Oh, we've just been shot. God damn it. Order up. I'm glad this master was easy. Damn it. Something warm oozes down my back, and I feel myself growing cooler with each heartbeat. I wonder what Saber had been yelling about. I guess I'll never know. My body refuses to function anymore. We keep running into the dead ends. Bruh. Okay, so I think the key things were 3rd floor, talk to Ronnie. This probably doesn't matter, but let's also talk to Issei while we're here. I just feel like talking to all of the named characters is probably important. Okay. And then 1st floor. Okay, into the arena, I guess. I try to calm down and prepare for action as Saber and I make eye contact. 1, 2, 3. Praetor, run! Together, Saber and I make a mad scramble for the arena entrance. If we've come this far, maybe... It is too soon to relax, Master. I still sense that someone is out for our blood. Let us continue to run. This hero is rather roguish, menacing us from the shadows. I enjoy the hunt, but not being hunted. We must find a position to retaliate from. No. Position to retaliate from? Where would that be? God damn. Ow. Okay, so I did the back half wrong. Good to know. A place to retaliate from. Where does it want me to go, I wonder? Nope, goodbye. I'm on full alert. A voice screams inside my head that I have to keep running, but I can't. Were we able to get away? So called that. Thanks for being such an easy-to-read master. God damn it. He shot an arrow at us. He is a smart one, shooting from our blind spot. However, Saber blocked the arrow that had been aimed at us the moment we entered the arena. Or so I thought. Sharp pain. When I look, I see a small gash in my arm. It makes me nauseous. More nauseous than seeing a small wound like that would warrant. Saber stopped the surprise attack, but while I was focused on running away, there was a second arrow. 2 arrows, both laden with poison. The enemy's an archer. I struggle to stay conscious as the poison starts to course through my system. Whoever that servant is, they landed a really good shot. There's no doubt that the enemy is an archer. What good is knowing that going to do me if I die? Before the poison spreads, I have to retreat to a safer place. Can I use an item on myself? Ow. God damn it. Get out of my way! I don't want to use my return crystal if I can help it. I'll be fine. Ow. Okay, no, I have to use it. Master, beware. If you give them the chance, they'll attack. We should retreat to the exit. That's what I was trying to do! We finally made it to the exit. Archer's poison pretty much paralyzed me. It took all of my strength just to stay conscious. Let's hurry back, while I can still move my legs. Return to campus, leaving now will end your day. Bruh. We lost a day because of this. The enemy servant seems to be an archer, with poison arrows at their disposal. That gray-haired knight is not as venerable as I imagined. He has been corrupted by the Holy Grail. Now is not the time to speak ill of the enemy, not when you are the one in trouble here. A master's pact with the Moon Cell limits their experience of physical functions on school grounds. The pain should disappear if you are in the school, but you must seek treatment tomorrow morning. Okay, well. We have his class now. He is an archer. 2 skills. Anti-magic, rank D. Cancels single-action spells. It also bestows magical resistance equal to that normally provided by a physical talisman, such as an amulet. And Independent Action A. This ability allows him to remain independent by rejecting any kind of support from his master. When this skill reaches rank A, he can remain in the world for a full week, even if his master were to be defeated. We lost a whole day because of that shit. That's wild. Just in case, I'll get checked out at the nurse's office. If nothing else, I'll worry less afterward. This is taxine, a toxin from the yew tree. It's quite a terrifying natural poison. I don't know how much of it I can treat with my abilities, but I'll do what I can. But you can't let this happen to you again. You only have one body, okay? Treat it well. Sakura Mato administers a detox treatment to me on a bed in the nurse's office. She must be giving me treatment because it was inflicted outside the elimination battles. While I dwell on that thought, the doors to the nurse's office open, admitting a surprise visitor. The unexpected caller is my enemy master. I try to ready myself, but I have no strength to call upon. However, his actions greatly betray my expectations. I've destroyed the noble phantasm, the source of the poisoned arrows. Their effects should dissipate. Please accept this token of my apology, if only to humor me. What does this man standing by my bed mean that he disabled his noble phantasm? And, Archer, I'm disappointed in your use of underhanded tactics. Loosed without my permission. To break the sovereign rules of the battlefield is to sunder the fabric of your character. This war is between individuals, not countries. There is no longer any need to resort to savagery. A quiet confession. There's something unshakable about the conviction underlying those solemn words. Archer, your master, Dan Blackmore, commands you with the force of a command seal. I hereby prohibit any attacks on enemy masters with your yew bow while on campus. What? Are you crazy, boss? I thought you wanted this to be an easy win. Of course, and I will not lose. My victory is the natural outcome of the situation. However, Archer, I speak only to my own resolve. My fight and yours are separate. There are circumstances in which we may not win. My victory is not the same as yours. The command seals. The 3 absolute commands that a master may give their servant. Astonishingly, this old knight in front of me just used one of his command seals to force his own servant to fight fairly. Please understand that my servant acted improperly and against my deepest wishes. I intend to grasp victory only on the battlefield proper. I hope you can forgive this incident. That said, Dan turns around and walks off. I retract what I said last night. This man is worthy of the title of knight. He proved his honor by apologizing with a command seal and revealing the name of his noble phantasm. I am impressed by his warrior spirit, though he is naive to be so honorable. Fortunately for the knight, we too desire an honorable fight. An electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The secondary cipher key has been generated. The second trigger has appeared. I need to find it before the elimination battle begins. I'd better head to the arena while I still can. Alright, we've got Some more info in the Matrix. It's Noble Phantasm, yew bow, holy bow of supplication. The wood used to make the yew bow wielded by the servant was taken from a specific tree located in the forest he used as his base of operations. It has the power to identify and amplify any impurities, both physical and mental, causing them to explode with incredible force. Yew trees have many mystical and religious connotations attributed to them by Celtic beliefs, and the act of making a bow from the wood of a yew was seen as a contract to become one with the forest. It was also believed that yew trees served as signposts for the deceased to guide them to the afterlife. It was this connection between the yew and death that caused this servant to remark that he wanted to be buried where his final arrow fell. To nobody's surprise, it landed at the foot of the yew tree where he first got the wood to make his bow. That was a pretty big hint there, if you're familiar with the story. Everyone was talking about how you got attacked. I guess you were in the nurse's office at the time. Oh, lovely. I'm the talk of the town. To think a dude like Sir Blackmore broke the rules. It's like the penalties mean nothing to him. Acting independently? Color me interested. You and your servant out of sync? No way! You're alive? I heard you got ambushed in the school, so I just assumed... I was watching. I saw you act to avoid danger by the lockers. I'm not going to fall for your little woe is me act. I'm not doing a woe is me act. If you ask me, the servant who attacked you acted on his own. Pretty pointless of him, though, since he screwed up, or rather, you thwarted his plans. About the yew bow. A short bow made from yew. Considered sacred by the Celts, using yew is thought to signify that one has become one with the forest. Nobody down that way. Hey, you say. I heard that you were attacked while on campus. That could have been disastrous. Sir Blackmore will be heavily penalized for his actions. Also, failure pains him greatly. What the penalty is? As a result, a heavy revision of a servant's ability score will be put in place. Oh? You're nerfing Archer? Relic, please let me see. Feel signs of Blackmore in the first floor arena. Please find them. Tomorrow is the only day the stars will allow for fortune telling. Gather the articles before then. Okay, so I have to go into the first floor today. Why do you smell? Nobody here. Ronnie really helping out big time? Seriously. What the? You're not dead yet? I heard that you were attacked on campus, but I guess you managed to survive. Ah, my persimmon! So it was in your arena after all. Thank you so much for getting it for me. I can finally share this with everyone. Oh, I just remembered something. Hakuno, a student asked me for help, but she'd do a better job, so could you help them instead? Sure, why not? You're a lifesaver. It seems one of the girls dropped her glasses in the arena. She said they dropped to the bottom of the arena's second floor, but she isn't sure. It'd be great if you could poke around the second floor of your arena as well. She lost them on the second floor. Please try to find them sometime during the second round. Thanks. Wonder what other fruit she'll lose. Who knows? If you don't take care of the servant that attacked you, you'll be slapped with a penalty. You blew it? Wow, you suck. If my servant was on the case, he'd have beheaded the jerk. What? Girl, I'm not the one getting hit with the penalty. I was attacked. I was in the arena at the time, but word is that you had a little dust-up with your opponent. I guess all's fair in love and war. Odd how none of this popped up in the first round, though. Behead. Okay. Ah, the stone crop. It symbolizes yearning and embodies desires that will never be fulfilled. Could there be something that you yearn for? The yearner. Alright. Aha! We got her luck stat up to D, and we should have a unlocked. Yes, we have unlocked a new skill. Can I take a look at it? Emperor's Prerogative. Is this Imperial Privilege? Increases item drop rate after battle. Ooh. It's a passive skill. Neat. Think it's Imperial Privilege? Yeah, that seems to be what it is. I shouldn't say this, but I'm way jealous that you're getting special treatment from Nurse Sakura. I know she's just an NPC, but the moment I saw that white robe, I was in L-O-V-E, love. I know this is no time to be doing exercises, but they really do help me relax. It feels energizing to jog. I mean, I don't relate, but you do you. Someone keep an eye on him. There are penalties for breaking the rules in this virtual world. Even so, some masters aren't afraid to break them, or their servants take the initiative. You can't really blame them, if you consider that the Holy Grail is at stake. Okay, commissary, can I buy the thing? It looks like yesterday was brutal. Get used to it. This place is a battlefield, after all. What am I up to? I was thinking about ways to make the food here contain 100% more deliciousness. So true, dude. You're doing God's work. Nope. This is what I want. Yes! Gimme that. Instead of that one. Do I want to purchase more items? Not right now. Might buy more healing items before we head into the final battle. Have you used Shockwave First Strike? having this equipped will allow you to use the field attack ability in battle. This technique will give you an edge in battle, especially if the enemy is out of your league. Okay. Let's pop in here real quick. Okay, okay. Let's save. And head into the arena. This is the arena entrance. And we've got to go into the first floor to find that item for Ronnie. Don't know where it would even be. So I guess we're just gonna look around. It's probably, yeah, not quite correct, but ow. Could have been worse. Yay, reading enemy info. Every time I see that, I'm just like, yay! Less guesswork for me. Ow. Ow. Jeez. Hang on. I'm like, there's not new items on the map, are there? Ah. Hi. I don't know. Nope. Did not guess correctly. Um... I don't know.
始めよ
Ow.
うさて芸がないまだ剣のノリが甘いな
Yeah, no, there's no new items popping up on the map. Huh. Ronnie did say we needed to look on the first floor, right? Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. Ow. Ow!
ジリ品だぞマスター
Ow. Jeez.
今日はつまらぬ行くぞマスター
Reading enemy info. Yay!
次から次へと懲りぬ奴らよではいざ
So where am I going to find this item that I need? Oh, Jesus!
受けるがよいジリ品だぞマスター 気が利くな
Ow. Ah! Stop that.
世の勝ちだな
Ooh, ether fragment.
嵐にはちょうどよい
Hang on, could it be in that, like, random little divot over here? No? Is it down here? No. Wait, is there something over there? I think there is.
いざ見ているがよい高いなそこを動くな
Hmm.
受けるがよい今日はつまらぬ 見ているがよい
There we go.
世の勝ちだな
Ooh, we're getting close to another level. Aha! When I look, I see a magnificent feather. It must be related to the barrier that the servant left. I pick it up carefully and decide to take it home. Feather fletchings. I see. There may be something more. I should keep searching. There's more? What do you mean there's more? Gotta go over everything and recheck. Oh, that wasn't right. I did that wrong. I don't know. Nope. Ah! Nero, kill him! Ah! Oh god. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Neck and neck. Yeah. Okay, if I hit this, that just closes that gate. Yeah. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out for, like, little glowing dots. Don't think there's anything up there. I was just thinking, there's gotta be something in here, otherwise, what is the point of this room? Ow. Ow! Jeez! Nope. Okay, there we go. That's you down. Yay, level up! We're now level 12. And now we have to deal with this thing. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna heal. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a skill. I've been neglecting those a bit. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to use them. Ow! 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 Why does your break do so much damage? Ooh, ether shard. Nice. I feel like I stepped on something, and when I look at my feet, I see a rod lying there. It's an arrow. A broken one, though. It may be some sort of evidence, so I decide to keep it. Okay, so we've picked up an arrowhead, a shaft, and fletching. So, there we go. I've found everything. That is all of the pieces of an arrow. So... I think we'll do a little bit more fighting on our way out. Just 'cause we can. Let's try... I don't know. Something like this. Haha! Oh, I think I got that perfectly. Hehehe. Break. Attack break? I don't know. Ow. Ooh. Break, attack, break. Let's do guard, break, guard. It doesn't matter though. Easy dubs. Break, attack. Let's just do that. Reading enemy info. Oh, it's gonna get even easier. I don't know. Ow.
出番だな。ロサイク術。今日はつまらん。油断だぞマスター。
Ah, damn it.
次へと懲りぬ奴らよ。
Was hoping to get to another level before her HP started to get too low for my comfort. Because I can't use a healing spell and I don't want to use items. But no, I think we're just gonna go ahead and head out.
では続きは後日に。
No new info here. We'll go ahead and save. And I think that's where we're gonna stop for tonight. We've only got a couple of days left in week 2, so we might be finishing it next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow. So, thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time.